Scene 1. Time. The present. Place. A street in Midtown Manhattan. A man named Steve is walking on the street. He is by himself. He is having a conversation with his right foot. Note, the man is projecting his thoughts onto his foot. Hence, he's actually talking to himself but believes that he and his foot are conversing.
Walking to church again, eh?
That's right. Been doing this every Sunday for the past 10 years.
Yeah, that's right. Meanwhile, have you ever thought about what all that walking is doing to me?
Don't worry, pal. You let me know every day. All those aches and pains of yours are hard to ignore.
If that's so true, then why are you so hard on me?
I'm not hard on you. You're my foot. It's your job.
I don't like being taken for granted.
Who's taking you for granted?
You! That's who! Who else would I be talking about?
Hey! There's no need to get so snippety.
Steve trips over a defect in the sidewalk, stubbing his right foot.
Ouch! Watch where you're walking, man! It hurt!
Well, if you'd stop making such a fuss and leave me be, maybe these things wouldn't happen.
How can they not happen in this crummy, crappy city?
Don't blame me for the condition of the sidewalks. I don't run this town.
Who said you do?
Look, I hate this place too. But this is where I was born, and this is where I'm gonna die.
Oh boy, that's comforting to know.
What do you want from me? It's not if I'm even able to function.
With my help? But you don't care. You take me for granted.
No, I do not, and I wish you'd stop saying such things.
You're so self-centered. No wonder you're alone.
That's right. Mock me, just like everyone else does.
You used to have a lot of friends.
That was in the past.
But even then you didn't treat me right.
Give you all the care you needed.
No, you didn't. Because of you, I was in constant pain.
And because of you, my feet were always hurting me. You never hear your left foot complaining.
Well, that's because he's stupid.
Who you calling stupid? Stupid.
You. That's who.
Keep your mouth shut or I'll give you such a kick that you won't know what hit you.
Come on, guys. Can that talk? Can't afford to have you two arguing. Now I have stuff to do.
We started it.
Did not.
Did too.
I get blamed for everything.
That's because you're always breaking down. I never break down.
That's because our master, our genius here, treats you better. He likes you more because he's a lefty.
I do not play favorites.
Yes, you do. You've always favored him over me. I can't help being on the right side of your body.
Always playing the victim. Anything to get an edge on me.
You are self-aware.
I need you guys to work together.
Why? So you can go to church and listen to all that religious prattle that you don't even believe in. How sick is that?
Don't question my motives.
I have to, because I'm the one who has to work to get you there.
That's right. Take all the credit. You're so selfish.
I deserve all the credit. Ever since your toe was bashed, I've had to bear all the weight.
That was an unfortunate accident, and you know it.
Unfortunate? No way. You set it up so you could kick back and relax while I do all the work.
Are you listening to yourself?
No. The question is, are you listening to me? I'm on to you.
My big toe got jammed. These things happen.
It hurt like hell. I was limping for 2 weeks.
With me having to support all your weight and without even getting a thank you.
I'd do the same for you.
I doubt that. You're too nasty.
Oh, I hate when you start that name calling. It's so low.
You deserve it. At the podiatrist's office, you got all the attention. Well, I got nothing. Nothing! Damn it, it is not fair!
What did you expect? My big toe was injured. It needed treatment.
Guys, when was at the church?
Now we gotta climb up the steps. I hate that. Why can't you go to a church that doesn't have stairs?
Because this church is a special place.
What are you talking about? A church is a church.
But this is the main church for the whole city.
So what? This church means nothing to you. You're not even a Christian.
Doesn't matter.
How can it not matter?
Complaining again.
I hate phonies.
I'm not being a phony.
Yes, you are. You come here because you have nothing better to do.
If coming here makes you happy, that's good enough for me.
Then how come you always leave this place looking miserable? It's just a bunch of hot air to you, and you know it. Admit it! For once, be honest with yourself.
It's not just a bunch of hot air. It's beautiful and I love it.
What beauty! It's all window dressing. Cheap entertainment to keep the audience from leaving. And because of you, I have to endure all that muck and get stepped on in the process.
Come here, listen to the sermons, and sing the hymns. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong is that with you, it's just an act. I couldn't understand walking 1.5 miles to this place to try to pick up girls. But no, you have to act like you take this stuff seriously. Which means me getting out of bed for nothing.
You're so wrong.
And you are so dumb.
I didn't know going to church was something so terrible.
Oh, now you know. At least come on to the cuties. They're waiting for you. I love watching them pray, begging for forgiveness for all the dirty stuff they did to their boyfriends during the week.
How can you think such repulsive thoughts?
Oh, easily. And don't tell me you don't notice them either.
I have better things to do.
Oh, liar! I've seen you leering at them, you dirty pervert.
I don't go around trying to pick up girls.
That's right, you're finished with that kind of stuff.
Oh, no way! He's been hitting on women all his life, and now he stopped? Give me a break.
I can't even begin to imagine the kind of filth that's swirling inside that brain of yours.
Oh, stop sounding like such a self-righteous dickhead, okay? You only live once.
Church teaches that there is life after death.
So what are you waiting for? Kill yourself now and find out.
Whoa, what are you saying? I'm not ready to die?
I want him to live too. It's the church that's telling him to die.
No, the church wants him to live too. For eternity.
You gotta be kidding. When you're dead, you're dead. Let's go home.
No way. We're here to get saved.
No, we're here to what? We're here to waste our time and watch Stevie make a fool of himself.
Speak for yourself.
You are such a jerk.
Oh, my foot is starting to hurt again.
You're so spiteful.
Oh, shut up.
You like to dish it out, but you can't take it.
You smug, asinine jerk. You got an answer for everything.
That's right, you said it.
Oh, so you agree that you're a smug, asinine jerk?
No, that I have an answer for everything.
He who knows everything knows nothing.
Where'd you pick that up from? There's no way you could have thought that up yourself.
God, stop it. We're at the stairs.
Oh, no, not the stairs. I'm making all over already. Please, let's leave now.
Stop your whining, fool.
Here he goes again, bearing down on me. You are so useless.
He can't help it. I'm still recuperating. So you have to bear the load.
There's nothing wrong with you, you damn malinga. That rock just glanced off of you.
I was hurt.
No, you weren't. You just want to give me a hard time.
Don't complain to me, complain to him.
I don't want to hear any more complaining. I need you guys to stop giving me trouble and work as a team.
If you treated us right, we wouldn't give you any trouble.
Speak for yourself, mister. I'm feeling just fine.
Well, I'm not. Steve, why do I always have to wear a sock with a hole in it? Can't you buy a new pair of socks?
Why? My socks are just fine.
But they're so worn out. It's embarrassing.
A small hole in a sock is nothing.
It becomes something when you have to wear it. The chafing is unbearable. I can't stand it anymore. Buy a new pair of socks already.
Stop the theatrics. We've heard this complaint 1,000 times already.
Stop minimizing my problems, okay?
You're such a prima donna.
Listen, I'm warning you. You are starting to push my buttons.
Ah, blow it out your hole, you stupid windbear.
Let's cool it, guys. We just made it up the stairs.
No thanks to you.
Why do I have to thank you for doing your job? You're a foot. You're supposed to convey me places.
I hate being taken for granted.
Nobody's taking you for granted.
Like hell you're not. The only time you ever pay me attention is when I start complaining.
That's when I start feeling pain.
It's the only way I can get you to listen to me. Like when you were in the army. You didn't care a right about me. Then I got those horrible calluses. They hurt like hell.
It was the army. Couldn't help it.
That's beeswax. You didn't need to join the army.
He was doing his patriotic duty.
At my expense? Those cheap army boots turned my beautiful toes into mush. I hated it.
Hey, pal, I was there too, remember? I never complained.
That's because he took care of you. He always liked you better. With you, he warn't in a lining. With me, nothing. He made that shoe into a torture chamber. I hated it.
You know I was prone to athlete's foot.
That was no reason for him to ignore me.
You have no cause to complain. Always taking good care of you. Both of you.
Oh, more beeswax! You know my arches are collapsing, yet you do nothing. I'm amazed that I can even walk 10 feet.
Didn't I give you arch supports?
They bent me into a pretzel. You're lucky I don't break a bone.
What do you want me to do? Go barefoot?
Don't you dare say that, you hear?
Stop panicking. We're just talking.
I remember when you were a kid. You'd be running around barefoot all the time, and the pain was so intense that I thought I would lose my mind.
That explains why you're such a fruitcake now.
What's going on here? You both ganging up on me?
Oh, you keep talking that way, and I'm going to kick your butt.
Don't blame me for being a clod.
Your smugness infuriates me.
Oh, we're back to that again.
It's been that way since day one. You got it good while I suffer.
Look, I don't play favorites. I didn't see the nail. Blame the city, not me.
But why did you step on the nail with me? Why not him?
I was 8 years old.
Oh, that's no excuse. Your mother kept telling you to stop taking off your shoes, and you never listened. And because of that, I paid the price.
I was a kid.
Oh, you were so obnoxious as a child. Always running, jumping, doing stuff just to aggravate me.
I was a normal kid who liked to go outside and play with his friends.
That's right, you were a good kid.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You never got hurt.
Not true. Remember the time I almost broke my little toe?
Oh, that was nothing, just a little bruise.
Well, it hurt, and nobody did anything about
There
it.
was nothing to do.
You see, nothing to do. You didn't hear me complaining,
That's because you're a brown-nosing suck-up.
nor did I complain while you were getting all the tender, loving care.
Tender loving care. Nothing. I was in excruciating pain. I wasn't being pampered. I was being prepped for further abuse.
I never bore you any malice.
I had a nail go right through me, and you didn't bear me any malice. Bull! You were gloating like there was no tomorrow.
No, my friend, I have always loved you.
No, you have always loved him.
That's because I'm lovable.
Wrong.
You're not.
Wrong. Steve's mother loved me. She used to caress me when Steve was asleep.
But never me, just you. I resented that.
I was recovering from the nail, remember?
But I deserve special treatment too.
I tell you what, let's have Steve step you on a nail and see how you like it.
Oh, that is so cruel.
I would never deliberately want to hurt either one of you.
Why do I suddenly feel so exhausted?
We finally made it to the entrance of the church.
Is it crowded?
Packed.
Why do you always go to this church when it's crowded? Every time you go there, people step on me. I hate that, it hurts.
And me too.
But I get it worse because he leads with me, not you. I'm the point man. Why can't you be the point man?
You're imagining things now.
Please, guys, I don't want either of you to get hurt. When you get hurt, I feel pain.
No, it is I who feels the pain.
But don't you understand that I feel the pain too?
I don't believe you. How can you feel pain when it is I who takes the hits?
Try explaining that one, Maestro.
Oh, you be quiet. He's always more careful with you. That's why I'm the point man.
Apparently you don't remember when my arches collapsed when Steve was in the army.
You let that happen because you were lazy. And you let yourself get flabby.
I was not lazy. My arches were defective.
Oh, they were not. You made the defective so you could gold brick.
That's not true and you know it. These things happen.
Things like that just don't happen. You just wanted to avoid work.
Remember that? Man, were my feet hurting. Sarge thought I was faking it.
Because you were. There was nothing wrong with you.
Sick call. The doc said I had flat feet.
He didn't know what was wrong with you. He just wanted to get rid of you.
The problem was real. The pain was real.
You just wanted to help Steve get out of the army.
If that was true, I could have done a lot more drastic stuff.
But that would have required courage. Something you sorely lack. Get the pun. Sorely. Pain.
Pun, what are you talking about?
You're not only lazy, you're stupid too.
More name calling. I just can't talk to you.
Who's asking you to?
Since when do I need permission to talk to you?
Since forever. And since forever, you've never failed to ignore my request.
You will not Silence me.
Oh, now you're threatening me.
You'll know it when I do it.
Okay, enough of this bickering. I'm opening the door.
And as usual, I'm bearing all the weight.
But he's pushing off on me.
But I'm the one bearing all the weight, you fool!
Already I feel tired.
From what? You didn't do anything.
You're so into yourself.
I have to be. I'm too busy just trying to survive. No thanks to you.
Oh, if I could, I would give you such a kick. But I'm just too nice to do that.
That's right. Stroke yourself. That's all you're good for.
Got through the door. Out of security.
Please open your bag.
Oh, he should tell that guy to keep her mitts out of his bag.
She's just doing her job.
I asked you to please open your bag.
Well, she's kind of looking at him funny. I don't like her at all.
Stop it now!
Stop what?
She's just doing her job.
Which is to give him a hard
It's
time.
nothing personal.
That's right, sir. It's nothing personal, but don't make me ask you again.
Wow. Is she bossy? I hate women who are bossy. Put her in her place, Steve.
I don't want to do that.
Sir, stop wasting my time. Either open up your bag now or get lost.
I love when a woman takes control.
If Steve has any guts, he'd sock her in the jaw.
Would you please shut up?
You're telling me to shut up?
No. No. I didn't tell you to shut
You
up.
sure did.
See what you made me do?
I didn't make you do anything.
Stop being a pansy and sock her in her mouth. Then she'll respect you.
Haven't done enough already? Don't provoke her.
Shut up, wimp.
Let's get inside already. I want to rest.
Always thinking about yourself. You sissy. You're gutless.
I'll give you to the count of 3 to open up that bag. 1, 2.
Steve opens the bag for inspection.
You're good. Get in. Don't cause any trouble.
That wasn't bad.
It was terrible. So demeaning and humiliated. Treated like he's a nobody. Why does a church need to search people anyway?
Because it's a famous public place. It could be a target for bad guys who want to hurt us.
But it's a church. It's supposed to welcome people, not treat them like terrorists.
What do you want from me? You know how things are.
No, I don't know. I only know what you tell me, and maybe you're not getting it right.
He is getting it right.
How do you know that?
Because Steve's a good guy.
Oh, some good guy makes us walk 1.5 miles to a church that he doesn't believe in. Then makes us climb up a bunch of stairs, and for what? So he can sing? Let him sing in the shower.
I don't think it's a waste. It's spiritual.
What are you talking about? Steve can get all the spirituality he wants just by watching a preacher on TV.
Oh, they're just a bunch of phonies looking to exploit people for money.
Oh, and the church doesn't do that? Then how come every time we're here, they collect money?
That's different. That's for the upkeep of the church.
What is this place? A business?
Purpose of the collection is to support a worthwhile institution.
That spreads propaganda.
No, it doesn't.
Either you don't listen to the sermons, or you're not too bright.
I resent that.
Because you can't handle the truth. The purpose of this place is to regulate how people think and behave.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. And that requires money. The church wants to stay in business too.
It's not a business.
I agree with Steve.
2 against 1, no surprise there.
But Steve is right.
The church owns this huge building that's furnished with all kinds of fancy ornaments, managed by priests who look very well fed and prosperous, and you're telling me that it is not a business? Don't make me laugh!
Hey, Mac, what's your problem?
I find your cynicism disturbing.
You mean my honesty?
You're just saying all those things to upset me because you think I don't like you.
Well, it's the truth. Why can't you admit it?
Because it's not true.
You neglect me, and then you want me to believe that you like me. Now you're playing me for a fool.
Because that's exactly how you sound, you doofus.
I wish Steve still had that girlfriend. I loved her. She used to do such nice things to me. Of course, he screwed it up.
I did not screw it up. She left for a better job.
She left because you didn't want to marry her.
That had nothing to do with it.
It had everything to do with it. Meantime, she used to touch me in such delectable ways. I loved it.
She liked me better.
No, she didn't. She used to kiss the top of my foot and rub her tongue along the tips of my toes and made me tingle.
That's nothing compared to what she did to me.
No way! You're just jealous. I never saw her do anything to you.
That's because you were sleeping, fool.
If she was doing you, I would have heard it.
You're delirious. Let me tell you what she used to do to me. She used to cup my big toe in her hand and then suck it like it was candy. Oh man, did that make me hot.
Now I know you're fantasizing. Who in their right mind would ever want to suck an ugly toe like yours?
My toe is beautiful. Steve, did you hear what he said about my big toe?
Both you guys have beautiful toes, okay?
Why didn't you marry her?
I told you, 'cause she left.
Rubbish. That's because you didn't do what any decent guy would have done.
Now you're making it personal.
It is personal. It affected me.
And me too.
Oh, you keep out of this.
I will not, and let me tell you something else. Steve did the right thing not to run after her. She wasn't worth it, okay?
I won't go that far.
Well, she wasn't. She would always be nagging you and ragging you, and for what? Trying to get you to stop drinking. You didn't need that.
Meanwhile, she had a charming smile and a great body.
So what? After a few turns, it's old hat. Time to change the candle.
You have no idea what you're talking about. She was hot, and I loved every second of it.
She was prime beef, that's true. But like all meat, it eventually gets rancid.
Not if you keep seasoning it, and she was worth it. Remember how she looked after she got out of the shower? All wet and primed for action. All we had to do was just lay back while she did all the work.
Until that time that she tripped and dropped that pan on you. Oh, you were so pissed off that you wanted to kick her.
Not true. I knew you had something to do with it.
And what about the time she stepped on your toe and broke it?
You made her do that just to aggravate me.
All in the past. Here comes security. I gotta open my bag.
For once, try not to drop anything on
That
me.
goes the same for me.
Don't worry, guys.
That's what you always say. Meanwhile, last week you dropped your book right on my toe. It's as if you deliberately wanted to hurt me.
You deserved it. You never stopped complaining.
You'd be complaining too if you kept getting abused.
It was an accident.
With me as the intended victim.
You should have moved.
Oh, that's right. Blame the victim. I'm the bad guy. Always at fault.
That's right. You're a glutton for punishment, too.
You mean like the time Steve was walking on 5th Avenue and some guy came from behind and kicked me right on the heel? I asked for that?
That happened to me, too.
Meanwhile, I was the one with the bruised heel that took 2 weeks to clear up. And not once did you ask me how I was doing.
I did ask you, but you didn't reply. All you did was glare at me with a look of hatred.
That was a look of pain.
It looked like hatred to me. As if I was responsible for your misfortune.
Your self-righteousness nauseates me.
Suddenly, the sound of a heavy object hitting the ground and glancing off the right foot.
Oh, no, not again! Hey, Steve, watch it!
You guys alright?
I don't know.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay.
Man, you gotta be more careful. What the hell was that?
Book.
You dropped another book? Why do you always have to carry those damn books with you?
Quiet!
School. I need them for my study.
Why can't you study at home?
No, I don't like staying at home.
But at least it's safer there.
Not for me, it isn't. Even at home, Steve's always tripping over something. And who gets the brunt of it? Me. But that doesn't stop him from putting more weight on me. It's not fair, and I don't like it.
Ah, shut up. I carry the same weight, too.
No, you don't. He's always favoring you over me.
Stubbing your toe hurts me too.
You deserve it. You should wear shoes at home. And stop drinking. You can't handle the booze.
I don't mean to hurt you. It just happens. Let's not talk about my drinking, okay?
Well, if you stop drinking like a fish, maybe you'd stop tripping over things. It's like you're trying to pick a fight with me.
You're loony. Why would I want to pick a fight with my own foot?
Because I tell you the truth, and you don't like it.
I can handle the truth. What I can't handle is the pain you cause me.
You abuse me, and I cause you pain.
That's right. All you do is complain and complain and complain. You never stop.
Because you give me cause to complain. If it weren't for you, that podiatrist wouldn't need to be injecting me with cortisone. Being stuck with a needle isn't exactly fun.
It wasn't fun for me either, I can assure you.
But I'm the one who gets the needle.
And I'm the one who feels the pain.
What are you guys arguing about?
Nothing. Just nothing.
You think you have it over on me, but you're wrong. You hear? Wrong. I'm on to you people.
Uh-oh, you're in that paranoid mood again.
I got hit with the book, so can that pseudo-psychology crap, okay? I just hope I'm not injured.
You'll survive.
Adios.
Steve picks up the book.
Need it through security.
Meanwhile, I'm hurting.
Really sorry, man. It's hurting me too.
I hope there's no broken bones.
Now you're overreacting?
Every time something happens to me, you dismiss how I feel. I don't like when you do that. One day, I could suffer a broken bone.
Will somebody please tell that guy to can it?
Our bones are fine.
Speak for yourself, big mouth. Heavy objects break bones. I don't want to spend 6 months in a cast, okay?
I'm not minimizing anything. I don't think there's any cause to get hysterical.
Who's getting hysterical?
You!
I almost got killed by a falling book, and now you're telling me there's no need to get hysterical? Talk about insensitivity.
You are such a crybaby.
How would you like it if I dropped a book on you?
Get out of here.
That's it, I'm calling security.
You don't think I could do it?
No, just more of your usual stupid talk.
Okay, smart guy. Let me tell you how I would do it. I stub my toes on some object while Steve is carrying something heavy. Steve stumbles, drops the object on you, and you're done! So be careful how you talk to me.
That you would actually think of such an evil scheme is scary.
I'm just warning you.
You really have me worried now. Steve, my pal here is threatening to hurt me.
What's all this talk about wanting to hurt each other?
We were just having a friendly chat.
Listen, right now we're in a church where there's supposed to be peace and serenity. So be respectful and conduct yourselves accordingly.
I'm behaving fine. It's him. He's causing the problem.
Shut up! You're the one provoking me!
Come on, guys. Try to get along. Just this one time.
I'm trying, but he won't stop.
How dare you lay this on me? I'm just speaking my mind. If you don't like it, tough.
Look, guys, we're in a church, and if you keep arguing, we're gonna get thrown out. I don't want that.
There will be a brief intermission